1,000 subscribers, you won't hear any more grunts, I promise you. So the first thing to do, if you don't mind, is please subscribe. We're only on 120 something subscribers. We've got a long way to go. Get to 1,000, and I promise you, we will cut out the grunts when we sit down, when we get up, and all that kind of thing. Anyway, never mind about all that. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good time over the weekend. Hope everything went well for you, whatever tier you're in, whatever your Christmas ended up like. Hopefully it hopefully you either had a nice intimate little time, or you had someone in your support bubble that made the atmosphere a little bit stronger for you, more festive. But there we go. We had a good time here. Even though we were locked down, we're in the London borough of Bexley here. Sardines is based. So it was pretty secluded, let's put it. But I did get a couple of nice theatre treats. The first one is this one I got from Mrs. Sardines, which is very nice, isn't it? Look at that. Theatres in Danger by Bill Ward, the actor. Now, who knew that Bill Ward was also a photographer? It's a fantastic book, and all the proceeds are going to the Theatres Trust. So I have to plug it, because it's such... First of all, because it's such a good book, and secondly, because it's for such a good cause. The Theatres Trust, Theatres in Danger, Theatres at Risk list, is really, really dodgy, and these are all kind of theatres around the country that are, that are taking a lot of money to keep alive, to restore, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, look at this, look, Theatre Royal in Nottingham. Bill Ward's a fantastic actor. We actually met Bill Ward. There's a picture of Bill here. If you can close up, I'll try and do a close up. There we are. Look, that's Bill. If you can see that there. That's Bill. We met Bill at the Churchill Theatre in Bromley a few years ago when he was playing Professor Callahan in the Legally Blonde tour. And fantastic it was as well. Lucy Jones took the role of Elle Woods, which is the blonde in Legally Blonde with a little dog. It was great, and Callahan obviously turns out to be a bit of a nasty piece of work in the end. But Bill Ward was a real treat, and it was fantastic seeing him actually. So yeah, I tell you what, in that tour we met Bill Ward, Lucy Jones, and we also met Roxy from EastEnders, who had just been drowned with her sister in the swimming pool. Do you remember that? On her sister's wedding day. Yeah, that was pretty bad news, wasn't it? What was her name? Her name was Rita Simmons. And she's actually going to be starring in, when it eventually opens, in the new West End production of Hairspray. She's great musically. She's great. She was musically trained, and she's got a great singing voice. So yeah, she was very good. But Bill Ward, very down to earth guy. I don't think he's even on Twitter, which you can't say is a bad thing, not being on social media. So yeah, Bill Ward, met him a few years ago, and now his book came out. I saw him a few years later actually in I think it was Not Dead Enough, which was a real murder mystery where he played the detective Roy Grace, I think it is, isn't it? The detective he's in. Something like that. And he was also in Coronation Street for a long while. So yeah, fantastic. Bill Ward, I recommend that. Just Google it. Google Bill Ward photography. Go to Bill Ward photography. I think it's actually billwardphotography.co.uk is his website. So you can go there and it'll undoubtedly have a link to the book on there. Or you can go to the Theatres Trust website. Or you can just Google the theatre book by Bill Ward Photography, photographs by Bill Ward, and it'll come up. The other thing, something else I've got to thank, is the Hastings and Rother Amateur Theatre Network and Joanna Flay. Jo Flay, she's like a one-woman tour de force keeping theatre going on the south coast. Is Hastings in West or East Sussex? Well, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be in Tier 4 at the moment. Anyway, it's moved into Tier 4, so there's no theatre going on for anyone in that area, like London actually. So virtually all of the southeast now has virtually been put into Tier 4, with the rates doing what they're doing. And we're yet to see the big spike from Christmas. Let's just see what happens. And the sales, oh my goodness, why are people flocking to the sales? Why are shops opening for the sales? It's just crazy. You know, where there's money to be made, people will flout the rules. They'll do all sorts, won't they? It's crazy. But anyway, Jo Flay is a bit of a one-woman tour de force. She keeps stuff going on Facebook, on Zoom, and she keeps all these little initiatives that she thinks of going for groups around the Hastings area. I know Jo was a member of the Stables Theatre and Arts Centre in Hastings for a long while, doing a lot there. She might still be a member there, I'm not sure actually, but she does a lot for the Hastings area. And she organised a reading, an online reading of Love Actually, the festive film and the great film by Richard Curtis that's become a real popular mishmash of all sorts of love stories. He says he had about 6 or 7 love stories, didn't he, in his head, and so he put them all into one film, and that was Love Actually. And Jo downloaded the script, the movie script, and we had a play reading on Zoom, and I went along for it. I took part. I was invited to have a go, and so I went along and did a little bit of Colin Firth's part, Liam Neeson's part, Chiwetel Ejiofor's part. It was great. So I think that was Daniel, Jamie, and Philip, I believe. Yeah, I did a little bit of all sorts. So it was great fun. But thank you, Jo. And I've got the first bit of acting I've done in a long time. I bet a lot of us feel like that, don't we? Long time. But there we are. So that's it for now. Just to say hi, really, after Christmas. Hopefully everything went well for you. Hopefully everything is going well for you. Theatre-wise, I'm not sure what's happening coming up in January. It doesn't look like there's going to be anything opening January-wise. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Amateur-wise, I think we've got to wait a little while for the spike, because they say there's a definite... The figures are doing something crazy at the moment in the southeast, and it's going to spread around the country. This new variant, is all sorts going on. So anyway, let's just see what happens. And let's just get the vaccine rolling on and get the new Oxford, is it AstraZeneca vaccine? Let's get that rolled out and let's see what happens. But there we are. In the meantime, why not subscribe to Sardines? Just register, go to the website, the link's below this video on YouTube. Go to the website, register, subscribe to Sardines, £7.50 for 6 months, 12 quid for a whole year, digital access. Why not do it? Why not do it? We'll put the pictures up, if we haven't already done it, of the Legally Blonde issue where we interviewed Bill Ward. That's all there, Rita Simons and Lucy Jones. That's all in there. I think it's Rita Simmons, not Simons. It's spelt like it's Simons, like Paul Simon spelt his name, but stick an S on the end and all of a sudden it's become Simmons. I think it's Rita Simmons. So yeah, go to the website, go and read. If you've got digital access, you can go and read that issue when we put the pictures up on the cover and the interview pictures. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see Bill Ward there. And go along to his website, Theatres Trust website, have a little look, do what you want, but subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're not already subscribed, and you can do, if you see a subscribe button open up, just press it please, and then I'll stop going on about it. And the other thing you can do is share this video. If you're watching this on YouTube, or go to YouTube from this video, wherever you are watching it, and press the share link below the video, and then just share it to your Facebook page, share it to your Twitter page, whatever you might have. You can share it, Instagram, anything like that. You can share this video, and Bob's your uncle will get more people going along, more people subscribing, and yeah, fantastic. So in the meantime, stay safe, stay well. We all know by now we will be back. Let's try and make it sooner rather than later. But there we go for now. Catch you soon, alright? Maybe tomorrow. Bye for now.